Okay, I am watching a very old film, probably from the late 50s, early 60s, called Mystery in the Kitchen. And I've, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on here. The Department of National Health and Welfare, Nutrition Division presents Mystery in the Kitchen. Oh, this is from Canada. What is this, 1959 or either 61? I get those confused. Probably 61. No, maybe 59. I don't know. Oh man, this is Canada. Interesting. Oh my god, those numbers are so crooked. Who's this? Is this like... I don't know, like a Frank Sinatra impersonator that's really bad at it and it needs to wear glasses?
How do you do?
Oh, hello.
The events you're about to witness involve 4 people.
Ooh. Wow. Just 4, huh?
4
Okay.
people.
Yeah, I got that.
Walt D. Jones Jr., who did not
Who
make
did
the team.
not do anything.
Marilyn Jones, who claims she resembles a certain movie star. She does, but not in the way she
I have
thinks.
no idea who.
Walt D. Jones Sr.,
His
who
head.
is in serious
Look
trouble.
how small his haircut
and
is. Oh, he's breaking and entering.
Mrs. Jones.
What is Dumpty? Humpty Dumpty chips? What is that? Oh my, and the gloves, they're like dipped in clay. What does she have a stool for? She has no overhead cabinets. Oh. Like, you couldn't put that on the counter. You needed a stool. You have a whole counter. Okay, alright. Wait a second. Oh.
Mrs. Walt D.
She can't
Jones,
see men in black
who is not all she
coats.
seems to be.
Oh, I thought that was a round of applause that he hated.
To
Okay, oh.
Home supplies, as usual, are low, and she's doing her food buying for the week.
Yeah.
And this is where we find our first clues to the real
Why is
Mrs.
he
Jones.
so annoyed about this?
The first fact I learned unexpectedly.
I don't want to
Mrs.
be
Jones
here.
is emotional about food. Cabbages reminded her of poverty.
Yeah. Leafy heads.
Cucumbers were warty.
Ooh, veiny you-know-whats.
But lettuce graces
Oh,
everything.
shriveled babies. Very nice. Oh, and
Beans,
string
definitely lower
fingers
class.
to galore.
Oatmeal, too
Too
common.
Quaker.
Canned tomatoes,
Too Italian.
too acid.
What
Liver
is
was
that?
tainted.
That's a fish meat. I don't know what that is.
You'll agree that she's an emotional buyer. And the results? Let's see what one of her meals, today's breakfast, for example,
Dirt.
is doing for her family.
Oh, what is it?
The breakfast
not
that
how
is
you
giving
dig.
such strength to old Walt D. Jones this morning down at the plant.
Oh,
The breakfast that is giving such drive
adding
to
letters
Marilyn's
is
thinking
hard.
apparatus.
Oh,
The breakfast that is so improving
pants
Wally
are too
Jr.
big.
showing on the field. Very well, you say.
yes, very
Perhaps
well.
they did have a poor breakfast. Perhaps Mrs. Jones is emotional about food. What's so remarkable about that?
Everyone has emotions
chance.
except me.
Well, that's exactly what I am giving her. As you shall
What?
judge.
A beating? What? What are you going to give her? A judging? I'm going to judge her because she cannot see me. Why is he being sneaky about it if he's invisible?
Only cereal cream.
Only serial
No
killers.
milk, that excellent source of
What the hell is
protein,
cereal
riboflavin,
cream?
And calcium. None at home either.
Nobody has that at
Enough
home.
nut
It doesn't
eggs.
exist.
I wonder how Mrs. Jones could forget the milk.
What is milk? I forgot.
A mysterious woman, you'll agree.
What are those
Perhaps
fishing
the next count
lures
will
on
tell
the
us
wall?
more.
What's that? Oh, cans. I love cans. She bought nothing but steel cans with nothing in them. What did she do? Oh my god, she is smoking next to the freaking tomatoes. No one bats an eye. Is that Queen Elizabeth? Oh, I'm just gonna take this card. This card's not mine. I'll just take it anyway. Oh, look! Wait, the entire grocery list is done. How can this lady do this with a straight face? Pretend this ominous man is not behind you. Oh, she put more things in the cart. So stupid. Disgusting.
Nothing conclusive there. Wait. Watch closely. Her next stop is the
What
fruit
is this, like a
section.
magic trick? Watch closely. What? Oh my god.
Let's see what she's bought.
She doesn't know.
Pretty as a picture, aren't they? But what's wrong with that picture? You've guessed it.
What?
No oranges, no
Oh,
grapefruit,
she's crushing
no
the bread.
tomatoes. In other words, very little vitamin C.
She's next to the
Why?
oranges.
That's what we're trying to find out.
Vitamin C killed her grandmother.
For one moment, she's about to romp through the vegetable department
Rump
again.
through the vegetable. Why is he so upset about this? Let her make her own choices. She's free to make her own choice. She wants to live a vitamin C free life. Let her do that. What is she's so intense. He's just dominating the screen. She bought a non-food item.
I want to find in this shopping
No
cart
vitamin
a few
C.
green and yellow vegetables. I want to find carrots,
Think of the carrots.
broccoli,
The
green
sad
beans,
music.
even yellow turnip.
Yellow
Any
turnips
vegetable
is
which converts
terrible,
to
but
vitamin
even that.
A.
He's so disappointed.
Surely the food selection will be much
Look at the
more
fly!
wise when it
There was a
comes to meat,
fly on the
poultry, and
freaking
fish. Our
broccoli.
main source of protein, not to mention B-complex.
That
vitamins.
piece of meat is $1.39.
With
Are you
all the
kidding
meats
me?
to choose from, Mrs. Jones had to choose
Oh,
a steak a day.
I only had to buy
walk
5
hand
steaks for
Note, however, no
$3.
potatoes, from which we may get as much as 1/4 of our daily vitamin C requirements.
Oh my god.
But I forget. Potatoes are the one thing Mrs. Jones has in plentiful supply at home.
Because she's boring. Oh, we're back here. Oh my god, that was such a flashback. Okay. She's still not using the counter properly.
Mrs. Jones is emotional about
You
food.
told us that.
Many people are. Mrs. Jones buys from habit. Most people do.
As one does.
The question is, with her family in such danger, has Mrs. Jones
Yeah,
the
that
faintest
cartload
inkling
of
of
food
what
looks
food
really
is,
dangerous.
of what food does? For instance, has she any idea how badly the lunches she provided are letting them down?
That sandwich made Bob's skin get dirty. If your wife didn't make you that disgusting sandwich, you wouldn't be as dirty. If she had a good breakfast, she could hold her head up straight and read. And if Tommy could get the right way to hold a baseball, or his hat, or anything, just do something.
Is that planned? Accidental?
She's-
Or...
Is
Well,
she
we shall soon
trying
know.
to kill her
Right
family?
now, the ceremonial preparations for dinner.
He has to try to stop her.
You realize, Mrs. Jones, that anything you say will probably be used against you?
In the court of law?
Then let us proceed. What is food, Mrs. Jones?
It's food!
Yes.
That is that the...
Food is fuel. And what does food do?
Oh my god, what is with this shot?
3 things, you say? Food builds and repairs the body.
What is this? What are they
Food
trying to
provides
emphasize?
energy.
Her head's a rattle?
Food protects health
What-
generally and
What is this?
does special jobs. You're so well informed.
with your clicky noises.
I take it that you know just
Evil
what you're doing to
potatoes.
those innocent potatoes.
He hates those. You should know better.
Throwing the best part of the potatoes to you, handsome young fellow.
Hey,
And
stop
pray
flirting
tell
with my
me,
drain.
what are you going to be when you grow up? Oh, healthy. Eh? Well, there's a very good chance of that. You're the best fed member of the Jones family.
He can't talk to
Excuse
women,
me?
but he can talk to
What did you say?
drains. They respond. What an
I
existence!
understand.
You are
Get a
invisible.
lot of the water-soluble
But the only
nutrients
thing you
from
can
the
talk
water
to
the
is
vegetables are cooked
drains.
in. And what's that?
You need to use the bathroom.
And half the B vitamins from the liquids drain from the can.
You are the bathroom.
Remarkable. Of course, Mrs. Jones hasn't the faintest idea what a vitamin is.
So this is telling you your wife is
Oh.
a drain is smarter than your wife.
Broadly
Is that what this
speaking,
film is
vitamins
trying
serve
to
assist the
convey
body
in the
in
50s?
carrying out many of its chemical reactions in the most efficient manner.
Oh, the serious music. An intervention.
Vitamins are absolutely essential to health. But they must be supplied as such in the food. Because the human body cannot make them itself.
It's like freestyle poetry.
What makes this whole situation so horrible is that the amount of vitamins required each day is terribly small.
So small.
How much thiamine a day to maintain health?
What?
A pinpoint.
I have no idea what he's
The
talking about.
niacin everybody needs, an amount no bigger than a pinhead.
What?
And only 5 times that amount of ascorbic acid.
Where are you going?
With very little effort,
We
the
can
normal
shrink a
individual
man
can get
down
all he needs solely through his diet.
through his diet.
Unless... oh. The best part of that is
Nasty,
thrown
nasty
away.
lettuce, and she just keeps
You
throwing
ain't
it in the
very different
garbage
from
so there's
me.
nothing left.
I know you're emotional about food. I know you often buy from habit. I know that you're not ignorant of A, what food is,
She can totally hear him.
B, what
Doesn't
food
wanna
does,
listen.
C, the vital need for minerals and vitamins in daily diet.
I like to imagine that this is actually the lady's husband, and she's so
This
sick of him
stage, all
acting
you
like
have to
this
do
British man
is reveal
that she's
awareness of the
completely
Canada food
toned it
rules,
out.
and I shall slump to the floor in utter confusion.
The treasure map.
Oh,
Canada's food rules. I didn't know Canada had food rules. Oh, he's serious.
She seems to know, but persists in acting as if she didn't. What must I do? Call down visions of
calm down.
anemia to show what's happening to Marilyn?
He's just gonna pop a blood vessel and just die on the floor.
there.
There's his capillaries.
There's normal rich blood,
Oh, look at that. He's talking about blood.
and here's a sample of Marilyn's blood. And if I told Mrs. Jones, what would her defense be? She'd remind me that around 6% of Canadians lack iron, protein, various vitamins. Result? They have anemia too.
Ooh. I mean,
Should I illustrate what's happening to Wally Jr.?
Wally Jr. That's his name? Snap, snap. His knees are
Wally is
shrinking into
suffering from a
little
lack of vitamin D
tiny
and calcium,
meatballs.
just when, as a teenager, he will need a lot of mineral for fast-growing bone. Very soon, his bones may not look normal like this.
They look freakish
Instead-
like this, and all the kids will laugh at him for his weird knees.
Which Mrs. Jones would reply, 7% of us have rickets. Calcium is the mineral element most likely to be low in the average diet. As far as mentioning her husband,
He's
Walt
dead.
D. Jones Sr., good old Walt, she'll describe how he used to be,
A cartoon.
and then how he's become since she's been fattening him up.
What? I mean, what was in the food back then that today is completely horrible? Everything was like natural
And yet her
back then.
husband is close to scurvy, with his fatigue, easy bruising, and bleeding at the gums. Let me show you how such a serious illness can be caused by malnutrition even when food
Is he gonna like
abundant.
starve himself and see? Look how bad I look.
Walt D. Jones has scurvy because of his peculiar diet.
What?
He believes in magic food.
Like yogurt, silly things.
Bee jelly and blackstrap molasses.
What's it? What's?
Walt will be in there gobbling it up by the
It's-
ton.
Natural.
Fortunately, he sees his doctor every year.
Because of
And
sugars.
9 months from today, he'll ask his doctor if this diet is healthy.
But he can smoke
His
12
doctor
packs
will
of
groan.
cigarettes a day, but stay away
So
from
much
that
for
honey.
Walt D. Jones Sr. Wally Jr. is listless and oppressed.
He's eating
His trouble?
toothpaste.
On the theory that everything will even out in the end, he's allowed to eat what he fancies. So far,
A
his
sofa?
fancies have started him on the way to stunted bone growth.
What is it? Show us. We want to know.
Marilyn,
You
like
didn't
her
show
movie
it?
star idol,
You grabbed something.
has anemia. This is why.
What is that? Oh, stick of butter? Was that in the cabinet?
Her
Sweet
particular
nut.
diet is to keep slim.
What?
That's all. Slim at any cost.
Ducky water?
At the cost,
Ducky
even, I might
hydrate?
add, of a complexion which is poor and a hair which
She's
is
like,
light.
I had enough of this. She starts busting out like a bottle of Jack out of the
Not much
fridge or
time
something.
left. Dinner soon.
Oh, she's booking. She's booking.
It will be interesting to see how monstrous dinner's going to be. Breakfast was bad
Oh
enough.
my God, this guy. Just smack this guy already,
Perhaps
please.
if we hurry, we have just enough time to admire some of breakfast's chief constituents.
Just ripping her apart,
Now,
dude.
only cereal with milk is a better breakfast than just coffee. But I ask you,
Moxies and
shot
dog
from hot water
food.
bottles, the latest novelty. Minced
Oh,
chomp,
so
another
fun.
despicable substance containing little or no nutritive
It looks
value,
like pure grain
sprayed
in the
with
picture. What
gumdrop
could possibly
sauce.
be bad with
And
that?
all
Minced
wonderfully
chops
advertised.
cereals?
Of course, there are good dry cereals, but you didn't see one there, did you? You certainly didn't see a whole grain cereal. Yet important as grain cereals and bread are to the diet because of the large quantities eaten, often giving us as much as a third of our protein
damn,
needs.
she's
Yet
quick.
Despite this, the Jones succumb to advertising and
Oh,
buy
there
things
she's
like
back again.
this because it's new, different.
Will
But
she
it
come back
says so on
again?
the package.
One more time? Ah, no.
Why? My, what a mysterious woman. So many contradictions in this situation.
Just let the lady cook.
Facts at her fingertips, but never used.
Because they suck.
The return of the happy tribe.
Ugh. Disgusting boy.
Soon to have rickets unless new food habits save him. At the moment, weak, without energy.
Pathetic.
Not much good for any kind of teen. In a word, uninformed.
Oh my God, he's eating a piece of fruit.
Enthusiastically in pursuit of good health. Intelligent enough to know importance of diet. Confused by foods with magic properties.
I'm gonna
In a word,
keep yesterday's
misguided.
hamburgers in the garbage for today.
Poor Marilyn. All those drinks and candy bars to destroy her normal appetite so she will stay stylishly slim. And as she
She
hopes,
is.
beautiful.
You're allowed a
In a
soda.
word,
She's not
Marilyn is
stuffing her
indifferent
face.
to good diet.
Oh, he's taking her down. Just pulls out that umbrella cane and starts beating the living crap out of her. Eat better. Yes, that's completely fine. I don't see anything wrong with this. Not to him, though. They should be awake, eating vitamins.
Is any of this Mrs. Jones?
Yes, completely.
Why don't we blame somebody's grandmother?
Why would we blame you?
We can.
Oh, the harpsichord. Oh, something
On the
fell.
notes in Granny's favorite cookbook. It would seem that her attitude towards eating was lots of meat and potatoes, and fill up the cracks with a good solid pudding.
Great.
Plain food for plain people was Granny's motto. She felt that you
And
must
she lived to be 98.
And I must say that she had a fine stock of myths and superstitions to prevent that. Fish is brain food. Only children need milk. Huckleberry tea is a cure for bunions. A white egg
She's
is
coming out of
better
that
than a
picture and
brown egg.
strangling you, dude.
And here's an interesting dietary observation. All an old person needs to eat is a good cup of tea and a slice of toast to take the chill off. Not enough food value in that for a bird.
Man, he is not...
Which fact may account for Granny's absence.
Not messing...
I wonder...
Did the toast kill Nanny?
Does Mrs. Jones keep Granny's superstitions as a memento? Or does she really believe in them?
Well, her spirit haunts the house, so they have to eat what the spirit wants.
She doesn't practice them. There! The signs are all around you.
You can't even open
Remember,
a door!
food provides substance for energy.
What? What? A new stove?
Food builds and repairs the body.
But can't repair the
Food
driveway.
protects health generally and performs special jobs.
The lady's gonna take the kid's bike. No, she's taking the kid.
Madam, you must be convinced that nutrition makes a great difference to health and
She's
efficiency.
not listening.
Know what good eating habits are and provide the food.
Not listening.
Don't just play along with the weird eating habits of your family. And set a good example yourself. Encourage them into adventure.
How can she deal with this, man? A nice home-cooked meal.
The
Terrible.
1220th time she set the table exactly like this. Mrs. Jones can also be accused of setting a dreary table.
What?
The final piece of evidence is in.
Yes, this man.
Dinner time.
Oh, the death march.
Enter the victims who, by their own behavior, have assisted in their own undoing.
Oh my God. Leave them be. Every spoon of soup she has is a scoop of death for her family.
There's been nothing more nor less than a crime. No other explanation fits the facts.
Soon she will kill every member of her family in the next 3 weeks.
If your object is to debilitate, cripple, or eliminate your family, do it the modern way. Why bother about poison in this day and age? Merely ignore the findings of the nutritionists and bring about scurvy, pellagra, anemia,
The
rickets,
plague.
and all sorts of sickly conditions simply by letting the family diet go the way of whim and habit. Canada's food rules?
Or
Ha!
the
Ignore
Twilight
them.
Zone.
Enjoy the worst of bad health. Let there be a crime in your kitchen.
He's coming.
Too.
He's coming for you. Oh my God, there was no resolution to that. It was just like, this family is doomed. Oh my God.